Greetings YouTube, time for another bargain video. First up we have Joseph Campbell's The Power of Myth. This is for a friend. In fact, this is bought today and going out today. It's not staying here very long. Collectible Halloween with values. My wife has a fascination for vintage Halloween. A lot of it's expensive and we don't have a place to put most of it. So I figured a book collects all the different things, but at least give her a little taste and she can enjoy the images. Snowshoeing from novice to master, because my wife does outdoorsy stuff. Harper Lee's Go Set a Watchman. My wife was really excited to see this at a thrift shop. It was $5. Some Sandman for my wife. The New Warriors, because a friend of mine was talking about the New Warriors, and the day she was talking to me about it, I stumbled upon this, so I thought I'd give it a look. And Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Obviously, this is new Guardians of the Galaxy, not the original Guardians of the Galaxy. So I thought I'd give it a look. I paid like $1 a piece for those, I think. Then we have Baron's Anatomy Flashcards, 3rd edition. My wife is contemplating taking some classes on massage, so that might help her. I think I paid $4 for that. We have some DVDs and such. This is the original Boris Karloff Mummy Special Edition. It has 2 commentary tracks. We listened to one of those, and one of the people involved is Rick Baker, the special effects master. And I found it interesting that none of the guys, and they were all guys, mentioned the fact that, everyone playing Egyptians was white, or the horrible misogyny that they all expressed towards the female lead. It was really sexist. It was kind of sad. And the commentary was made in 2006, so maybe they could update their worldview. We have Assignment Outer Space, which is an Italian science fiction film made in 1960. It's a marvel, I'll tell you that. Sharks Deluxe Box Set. My wife has a fascination for the ocean, and $2. She figured she'd probably watch it once and then pass it on to her mom. Revenge of the Nerds, the Panty Raid edition. Breakfast Club, the Flashback edition. I got both of those for the commentary tracks. And Paint Your Wagon, which is my favorite musical. Then we have the entire first season of Ghostbusters. I have part of this in a little collection, the best of first season. I'll get rid of that one since I now have this one. This one is backwards. Then we have 2 seasons, 1 and 2, of Veronica Mars, which I picked up for $5 a piece. I got a buddy that he just waxes rhapsodic about Veronica Mars, and I've never watched it. So I think, okay, for $10, I'll buy in it, and if I like it, cool, and if I don't, I'll just pass it on to my buddy. I'm sure he'll get a kick out of it. Next up, some more DVDs. Futurama Into the Wild Green Yonder. I haven't seen that. Kermit's Swamp Years. I haven't seen that either. My wife's a major Muppet fan. Hollywoodland, a kind of a film noir with Ben Affleck and Adrien Brody. And I mentioned that, hey, it's a film noir with Adrien Brody. And her response was, I can look at that nose for 2 hours. She finds Adrien Brody quite attractive. She was really excited when they did Predators and he put on 30 pounds of muscle. Justice League Gods and Monsters. Clerks X, the anniversary set. I haven't listened to the commentary tracks on that one yet. Penguins, which is a delightful little film. I was quite happy. And Disney's Dumbo, or ever-expanding Disney collection. We have some cards. They're not all this pattern. My wife liked them, and they were $4, so I figured cards. Always use cards for something. Then we have this. This is the 1991 trading card premium factory set from TSR, the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. And this set is 750 cards, Forgotten Realms, Greyhawk, Spelljammer, Dragonlance, Ravenloft, and Dark Sun. This thing is still sealed. It's still wrapped in plastic, and the factory seals are still intact. I paid $30 for this. Now, a complete set right now is going for around $75 on the market. But this one has never been opened. It is pristine. So I could get maybe $90 or $100 for it. But the problem is, I kind of want to keep it and open it. I kind of want to experience looking at all these cards that might be really cool. Little jaunt down memory lane. So I cannot decide what I want to do with this. So folks in the comment section, tell me what you think I should do. Then we have a slideshow light that projects holiday scenes. It's got Christmas, Halloween, Easter, all kinds of different holiday scenes, and I picked it up at Walmart for $10. It's an LED too, so it's energy efficient, and that's a pretty good deal. And my wife will enjoy casting holiday things on the porch or the wall or whatever. We have a pinhole camera, which may go to my nephew or may go to my wife. We haven't decided yet. And we have a couple of shot glasses. These have a rider on them, and in gold. The horse is in gold relief, and the rider is blue. My wife found them quite attractive, and she's been looking for some shot glasses. So there you go, and they were a good deal. And we have a chicken plate, or bowl rather, and my wife is quite attracted to bowls, and I think this is French, but I'm not positive. But it's cute. You know, 2 chickens and a couple of and a bunch of chicks. Then we have a Shemagh, which was in like towels and stuff at a thrift shop, and I'm like, you don't know what this is, do you? But it's a nice shape, and I don't have this color, and it was $3. I'm like, okay, I'll pick a Shemagh up for $3. And probably have to wash that in cold though if I'm going to be safe. We have a couple of ear probes, believe it or not. I need to get some new batteries in them. Somebody was cleaning out some old medical equipment, and I ended up with it. I may play with it, see which one I like, and I'll probably keep one and donate the other. Then we have a keychain fob bottle opener from, say, CRKT, which is shaped like a snail, which made my wife smile, which is now why it's in our collection. Oh, and those little 2 plastic bags are with extras for that device. We have 2 knives. This is kind of hangs on your keys. Got a compass and some other tools in it. And then we have this, which is an actual Victorinox knife in this kind of high-tech pattern. The tweezers and the toothpick are still present. It's in really nice shape. And the thrift shop was selling this for, oops, sorry, get in a frame. The thrift shop was showing this for $1. They did not know what they have because it looks brand new. It's still got the oil at the hinges. I don't think anyone ever used this. I think somebody got it as a gift, decided, I don't like this, it's ugly, or I'm never going to use that, and they donated it. And now it's mine. I may keep it, I may give it away. And we have a Girl Scout, official Girl Scout knife here, and more of a vintage model than an antique or anything. Then we have I'm a Girl Scout sewn onto this sheath, along with, see if I can do the one hand. Here we go. Julia St. Pierre. So, Julie St. Pierre, rather. So, that was Julie's Girl Scout knife, and now it's my wife's because she's involved with Girl Scouts. Then we have a headlamp, which is UV vision. I haven't tried this out yet in the dark, but it's a UV light and does function. I don't quite understand the usefulness or utility of a blinking UV light. That doesn't seem like it would do much for you at all, but I think they just modified an existing light by putting UV bulbs in there and slapped a different label on it. So the mechanism is designed for a normal spectrum light, and then they're just using this. So I don't know, I'll give it a try. Could be fun. Go outside, walk around, see what I see, that kind of thing. See what I see in the house. But I don't know if this camera will pick that up. I guess we're going to find out. But yeah, really kind of cool. My wife gave that to me too, because someone else again was cleaning out some gear, and I benefited. All right, one more section today with some long, thin gear. I forgot this here, this green-handled metal cooking peel. It's for taking flat things out of an oven. It collapses. This thing whole handle rotates, so it takes up very little space when you're not using it. And it's nice and thin, it's sturdy, it's in nice shape. And we have a pizza stone and no peel. Now we have a peel, which will be easy to store in underneath the stove in that little broiler drawer that nobody else uses for anything other than storing stuff in. Then we have these 3 gears. Now both gears are pretty much, that's what these 2 are right here. And we have this one, which is a double gear with the with a screw in the center. It's gear, teeth, all and everywhere essentially. And I picked those up for $5 a piece. They will probably end up in some kind of a weapon build at some point. But you know me, I can't pass up that kind of thing. I'll find a use for them. I'm a clever lad. And then we have a bunch of staves. Now, I got all of the stuff I'm about to show you, and actually I have to put 2 more into the shot when I'm done talking about the ones on the table. I got all this for free. Somebody just gave this to me. So we have these 2 up here, which are just essentially sticks. The guy who owned these previously just turned them into walking sticks, and I'm just going to give those to my wife and she can use them in the yard for vine climbing and such. This one is a little more advanced. It actually has a little stone set in the end of it. It's got a nice cushioned grip. Got a little carving on there. This one is a stick, but it's gone to the trouble of knocking off all the high points, lacquering it, giving it a nice grip. I'll donate this. I probably donate both of these because I really don't need either of those. We have a collapsible pole. I like this one, and I think I may put that into my car and keep that around just in case I ever want to go hiking and I need a pole real quick. I can just grab this one. We have a bokken, which I do not need, so I'm going to ask my coworker who, if he wants one. I already got one. And again, these are it's usually like a $30, $25 to $30 bokken, so not bad. And then we have this walking stick, which is the classic 8-ball. I'm keeping that one. That's kind of cool. Then we have this, which is an actual vine, or was a vine, heavy vine. It comes up here. This one I'm keeping as well. I happen to quite like that. It's nice and light. And it's got a classy look to it. I like that. And this one is the prize of the collection. This walking stick, or shillelagh, has 16 badges on it. And it's a nice shape. These are actually worth something. If you wanted to sell something like this, you could easily get $200 for it without a problem. So I'm giving that to my wife because she really likes this kind of thing. And if we can't afford to buy one, we find, and I got this for free. I was really shocked when I opened it. She just gave me this big yard bag, you know, like the black plastic bag for putting yard waste in it, full of these things. I just put them home, put it in the car, came home, opened them up, and I'm like, holy crap, this is really cool. So some of this stuff will be recycled or donated. This is going to probably go to a coworker. Some of these will end up just, you know, in my collection or in the car for use. And some of them are going to go in the garden probably because I just don't need them. But yeah, that's really cool. And there's 2 more in here. I'm going to throw these in here real quick. These are being donated as well. They're kind of gimmicky. Originally they had flash. This has a flashlight, but it doesn't work. This one doesn't have a flashlight anymore. But they're still functional walking sticks if you want to use them for that. I don't really need them. I guess technically you could use this for arresting yourself on snow. I don't know if I want to trust that for anything. It's not really a proper arresting tool. That's what it's shaped for, though. But I'll donate those as well. I don't need them. But yeah, so this is an awesome collection of stuff that I got for absolutely nothing.